Of the Eaton Fire reached beyond the borders, though, of Altadena and Pasadena. It's having a major impact on NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory.
It is located in nearby La Cañada Flint Ridge and is a point of pride for Southern California, with its rocket scientists making major strides in space exploration. And now we've learned that 200 JPL employees have lost their homes. Another 300 are evacuated. Wow. Jason Rhodes and Alina Kiessling are among the workers who have now had to rebuild their lives or are working to do that. They're joining us now to share their story. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
All right. Well, Alina, we understand you woke up, you were concerned about the winds, but you did not get an evacuation warning for your area?
That's right. We did know that the fire had started, and probably about 9 p.m. we went outside and took a photo of it in the distance, the glow on the sky. And when we went to bed that evening, I actually didn't really sleep. I had my phone alerting me of all of the updates to the fire, so I was probably checking it about every 5 to 10 minutes. Our area didn't end up in an even prepare to evacuate zone until, we just got the warning to evacuate just 5 minutes after we decided to leave of our own accord. I woke Jason up at 2 a.m. and just said, this is getting too close. I really want us to try to get prepared to leave. And so, yeah, we didn't get the warning, unfortunately, but we knew to be vigilant because of a hyper-local news forecaster here. He told us that there was a lot of danger.
Absolutely, and thank God you guys did leave. You were able to watch what unfolded through your security cameras. Tell us what you saw.
Well, it wasn't actually the cameras. It was that. So we evacuated to my sister's house in Eagle Rock, which is just 15 miles from where we live. And I got a warning 2 hours after we evacuated. I got a burglar alarm from my home, and my first initial reaction was, oh no, somebody's taking advantage of the evacuation to loot homes or something like that. And after thinking about it for about 10 minutes, I thought maybe that's probably the best case scenario for why my alarm had gone off. So I went ahead and logged on to the security company site to see what sensors had tripped in our home. And I could see that over the course of about 4 minutes, all of the sensors in our home had tripped across the home. And I can only assume that was the home going up in flames in about 4 minutes.
Wow,
so
what a
we were glad
horrible
we had
feeling.
evacuated.
Oh,
yeah, these are
horrible
showing now
way to
pictures
find
of
out.
what was left. Sorry, go ahead.
I said, what a horrible feeling and a horrible way to find out.
Yes, it really was. And of course, it was hours before we could confirm. But, given what I saw on the security sensors, I was pretty sure it was gone.
Oh, we're so sorry for your loss. Glad you're okay physically. What do you want others to know from your experience when it comes to wildfire preparations?
So I think one of the most important things that we did before we went to bed was we made sure that we had important things like our laptops that have all of our information on them, passports and everything in bags by the door just in case. And while I hadn't packed a bag of clothes until much later in the evening, clothes are pretty easy to replace, and I was able to just throw like 3 changes of clothes in a bag for us to leave very quickly. But having those other items that are very difficult to replace just ready to go at the door, and then just leaving, because essentially your lives are way more important than stuff, and stuff can be replaced. And so the 3 of us, we have a 3-year-old daughter, we got out with our lives safely, and that's really the only thing that we could never have replaced.
Absolutely, and we're so glad you all are here with us today speaking, and you're doing fine, even though we know you have a long road to recovery ahead. We know you're not the only JPL employees who have lost their homes or they're really damaged. Has the company started any efforts to help you guys?
Yes, so JPL is a division of Caltech, the world famous university, and there were a large number of Caltech people affected too. So JPL and Caltech have started a disaster recovery fund. If you just Google JPL Caltech Disaster Recovery Fund, they're doing fundraising to help the people that, not just people like us that lost their homes, but there's a lot of people who were displaced out of their homes and don't know when they can go back. And then there's people who were renting homes or apartments, and those were lost, and now they have nowhere to go. And of course, we have insurance and a process that we'll go through, but some of those people that lost homes that were apartments or just rentals don't have insurance or anywhere to go. So it's really important for us to make sure that they're taken care of as well.
Well, that's very noble of you with everything you've gone through, looking out for other people as well. Thank you so much for joining us, and we wish you the best on your road to recovery.
We do. Sorry again for all that you've gone through.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.